Portuguese. Love just like we used to. No more pulling the sheets. Right with no destination. Before I had to say please.
Being a video game. I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, so now like getting my face scanned and not having to worry about making a player, actually being in the game, I can't even describe it. Like, it doesn't feel real.
Oh, the first thing I do when I turn on 2K23, I'm going to roster, going to my player, I'm going to edit, and he will have 99 everything and every badge.
You know, when you get into the NBA, you get an NBA logo above your player. So when you hop into the park now, you're going to be stalked by a lot of other people in the 2K community. How's that going to...
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And you can tell it's the playoffs by the atmosphere in this locker room. Guys trying to stay loose, but there's a serious focus, a serious undertone. But traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Morant is out there with Big Dog, and it's Brooks in at the small forward position. And for Brooklyn, the small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Curry, and it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Take a look at the Grizzlies. This team has the ability to break their will, overwhelm opponents up 3-0 now, Greg, and looking to shut the door.
And there's a very good chance they hoist the Larry O'Brien trophy tonight. Unstoppable thus far in this series. All the wind is at their backs now. It would literally take a miracle to stop them. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Sinks the triple.
Durant's shot is in the air before the defense even tracks the pass. I mean, he's 2 steps ahead of him, and that, folks, is a combination of awareness and speed.
Nailed from three-point land.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Irving passes to Curry. Shoots, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? It's always a good sign.
Here's Big Dog. Lays it up off the glass. Big Dog's got 7.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Snatched away. And it's Memphis on the break. And Adams with the slam.
And ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Now here's Irving. D right on him. And Adams sends it back. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive end.
Memphis shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Now here is Irving. He's guarded closely. Steps back and fires. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Into the lane. Adams, the pass to Big Dog. They double him with Irving. Big Dog. Some solid defense from Harris.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Stolen by Jackson. And the officials in the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. And you look at Jackson, third in assists and a great leader. And, of course, Big Dog.
I think these two guys are having a competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot. I caught up with head coach Steve Nash. We talked about the uphill battle his team is facing right now. He said, I'm trying to use the historical perspective of our situation in a different light. We could get down on ourselves, but I told my guys that we have a chance to make history. We can come back in these finals. Well, that is a way to spin it, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Andre Drummond's checked in for Nicholas Claxton, and it's Ben Simmons in for Durant. There's Big Dog. He's got 9. He dishes it to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down.
And this kid throws down some mean dunks. Jackson showcasing his athleticism on that one.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And this is postseason play at its finest. Refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
And that one's good, Irving.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
There's Big Dog. He's covered by Irving. Morant passes to Big Dog. Nice passing there by Memphis. Pocket 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Aldridge comes in for Irving. And it's Brown in for Harris. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Brooklyn. 8-point game. No good from Simmons.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Big Dog.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Denied by Morant.
And how about using that impressive vertical on defense? Morant has the ability to block shots when in position.
And he gets it back. And it's Drummond missing. Memphis leading by 10. Here's Big Dog.
Oh my goodness. That was special.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Stolen away. Fast break Memphis. Stops. Pops. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Pass to Brown. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Really rare to see a guy that's 6'11" have the kind of elite passing skills that Ben Simmons has. Really, really impressive.
Count that one. Big Dog's got 19 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Nets trail by 14. Simmons with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Six to shoot. Over in the corner, Brown. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
It'll count. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Grizzlies lead by 11. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And plenty of scoring on this team, but Kyrie Irving knows he's always got the green light.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive, to set the tone early in the game, and that kind of sets up all my teammates and sets the standard for the rest of the game and how I want the game to go.
Agreed, and for an NBA defense, few more scary, Greg, than Kyrie Irving with his foot on the gas.
Yeah, because he doesn't just score on you. When he gets in that mode, Irving can make you look silly.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, is getting in the passing lanes. They've been active with their hands, feet have been in good position, and they've come up with a lot of steals. That's making a difference here, too.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So for Brooklyn now, Aldridge out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Curry. And it's Simmons in at the point guard. And Brown now atop the key. The pass to Simmons. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Simmons got his first 2 points of the night. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Shot from the top of the key, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. 23 points for Big Dog.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Timeout called the Nets. One of the great stories here, Big Dog getting it done today.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Big group substitution here for Brooklyn.
Checking in for the Grizzlies.
Shot from the inbound. Curry kicks to Drummond. Another shot. No good off the front iron.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And there's the drive. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic. Some will say Trae Young. And some might even say Ja Morant.
Irving with a clean look. No good with the triple.
The scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Here's Big Dog, covered by Irving. Here's Big Dog, plays it up and banks it in. Big Dog's got 8 here in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of basketball. There's Big Dog. He's covered by Irving. Back to Morant. And the rejection by Curry.
It's huge whenever Seth Curry comes up with the block. I think it ignites the entire team.
Here's Simmons, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And he can't get the first one.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
You know, Ben Simmons so unique as a player. I think he's one of the few non-bigs who can actually dominate a game scoring below the foul line, not just. Scoring, but with his passing too.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And so we conclude the first half. Memphis out in front, finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0 run. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Guys, for the Grizzlies, they're already up 3-0 in the series and now trying to make it a clean sweep. Just a dominant showing from them in the first half as they look primed and ready to hoist up the Larry O'Brien trophy tonight. Kenny, what'd you think about the Grizzlies?
They played smart, they took their time and limited mistakes. When you value each possession, you eventually will get the shot. When you lose the ball, you have no control over the destiny.
And over to Shaq, what do you think about Brooklyn?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have a game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage that they've allowed. Well, that's not going to cut it on it. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
Welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And you know, Big Dog has been really making it happen, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins in spot. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Big Dog is out there with John Morant. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. Morant passes to Big Dog. Here he goes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. Memphis shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Nets. Trailing by 17. KD against Morant. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Floats it up there for Morant. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Outside Curry. Claxton the pass to KD. Pass to Claxton. Morant against Curry. 4 on the shot clock. Irving for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
As dead-eye and outside shooter that we have in the league, Irving has the ability to scorch you from there.
That one falls. 33 points for Big Dog.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Here's Big Dog, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
His 4th personal. Team
The Grizzlies have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Brooklyn with the ball. It's an 18-point game. He lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. The feed to Jackson. Kick out to Adams. Passes it to Big Dog. Dishes to Jackson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight. Got to offer more resistance here.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Shooting for Memphis, Jaren Jackson Jr. with 1 shot.
And you have to respect Jaren Jackson's toughness. This kid has had some early injury struggles, but he always returns to the floor determined to pick up right where he left off.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We come back right after this. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Brooklyn's gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. We've got Aldridge. Durant is out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Dragic, and it's Thomas in a shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And it's Brown missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Dragic the pass to Thomas. They get a hand on it. Clark with it. He's picked up by KD. Floats it up there for Morant. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Back to Dragic. From deep. Traps in the tray.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
And for Memphis, they're shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Big Dog the pass to Clark. Memphis moving that ball around. And Brown over to help. Out to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Big Dog, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Outside Dragic. Durant against Clark. Dragic with a wide open look. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Big Dog. He's guarded by Dragic. Oh.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And, guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that Mobile One block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Williams, he's checked in for Clark. Conchar comes in for Brooks. And Culver's subbed in for Morant. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And your Brooklyn Nets.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. Jaren Jackson comes in for Williams. Brooks checked in for John Conchar. And it's Morant in for Culver. Good on the three-point shot.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Pass to Griffin. Kicks it to Thomas. And Dragic has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. To stop the run. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 8 rebounds in this game.
+8 in the rebound differential.
Oh! Big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside Thomas. Now here's Dragic. The pass to Griffin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive, and great balance and mobility, powerful. Big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
Griffin hits them both. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Big Dog, and again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Brown outside. Sharp the pass to Thomas.
Last 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
It's hauled in by Adams. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Outside Griffin. Poked away. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Dragic. And good. He hits it again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Nets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Pass to Thomas. That one's off, still out of sync. The Grizzlies shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Grizzlies.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And they're going to win the title in the most emphatic way possible with a clean sweep in the finals.
And guys, once they got them down 3-0, it could taste that championship. There just was no way they were letting them off the hook. They came out with a little something extra and just made sure that we were going to see a trophy presentation here today. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was.
For Big Dog, good, he hits again.
His offensive excellence continues to be on full display.
Hey, Greg, he is now moved into second all-time for scoring in a playoff game.
He's passed Elgin Baylor. Now his sights set on the great Michael Jordan. And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
There's Big Dog. The dish now to Morant. Here's Big Dog. Off target with that shot. And the Memphis Grizzlies are your new NBA champions. What a moment it is right now to see the team who played so well together enjoying this NBA championship moment.
Well, Kevin, it's awesome to be here to witness what happened tonight.
And seeing this team come together over the course of the season and on into the playoffs, what a joy. I mean, there is no better champion the league could have asked for.
And a pleasure here at 2K Sports to be with you all season long. Good night, everyone.
You think it's Mars the way I live, shawty upset. Pull up in the parking lot and lift the doors. This platinum leather, wipe your feet before they hit the floor. She loving the life, no, she ain't trying to go. We make it easy for the mama, tell them no. Hit a drug kings. I've been all alone, ain't never need nobody else. I'm at the top floor. The show. Wish I had some competition, but it ain't nobody low. Hit a drop kings. I've been all alone, ain't never need nobody else. I'm at the top floor. The show. Wish I had some competition, but it ain't nobody.